All right, going to be taking a look at stock ticker symbol AZFL. AZFL 0032. Well, I've been watching this chart here for a few minutes here while we were talking. I am paying attention right now to what's going on here and where this stock closes. If you're following AZFL, you're going to want to see the stock today or tomorrow start closing above that 30-day simple moving average. This is resting at 0036. Me personally, I would like to see a close around that 0037, 0038 general area, either today or tomorrow. If you stay above that, and then you open the following day at that same price, this stock is getting ready to move. Seriously. You guys know how I look at these, what's going on. Don't jump into it just yet. Don't jump off the cliff. But right now, put this one on a radar. Put this one on your watch list. I think it's something is setting up here. Look at this. Buying pressure starting to pick up. Right here. Didn't get you too far. Now, like today, it's not getting you too far. But look at what happened even here. You guys pushed up, but you just couldn't hold that 20-day simple moving average. But look at what's happening here. You got all these moving averages forming that wedge that I was telling you guys about, especially with OWCP right before it took off from that area of 70 cents when we looked at it. So look, this thing's ready to blow up. 3 days later, it did. The same exact thing I'm seeing here with the technical analysis. Will it go that way? No, I'm not saying that at all. Don't take it that way. But I will say, however, to keep this one on your watch list. I do think that this thing is starting to set up. There is support lines right here that we can simply pull across it to 0024. Right here, you guys are forming that wedge between the 0024 and the 0037 area. You guys get at that 0037 area like I just discussed, and then tomorrow open at 0037. So if today closes at 37, I guess you guys want to listen to me. That's fine. But you guys just did it. Right there. Keep an eye on this. You guys are showing me that you can do it. You can do it. All right, stay up there. Close above this area. Tomorrow, for example, let's go ahead and throw this into, give you guys an example what to look for. Say today, you guys close at 0040, where it's at right now. Tomorrow morning, it opens at 0040, and you start seeing buying right out of the gate, this thing's going to run. I really like the way that this thing's setting up right now, in my opinion. I really would like you guys to keep an eye on it. Even though it's up 64% right now, but it's getting through some really key levels. There is a lot of selling, so we're going to wait for that selling to dissipate too. I want to keep an eye on this, and what I'm looking at over here is the time and sales available on Investors Hangout. I'm going to go ahead and let Joe take over from here.
All right, so they had a press release on February 14th as Amazonas Floresta Limited announced that its wholly owned subsidiary, Amazon Hemp Limited, has executed a farm contractor agreement with 303 Farms LLC to establish 100-acre CBD hemp plantation in the state of Colorado. So Amazonas Floresta Limited, a natural resource company dedicated to innovative, sustainable forest management, the certification and sales of carbon credits, and industrial CBD hemp, on February 14th announced that the company's wholly owned subsidiary, Amazing Hemp, has completed and signed a farm contractor agreement with 303 Farms LLC covering all of the required elements to establish a 100-acre industrial CBD hemp plantation in Frederick, Colorado, just north of Dacona, Colorado. The company had posted the location of the leased property inside Dacona in a previous press release, which was incorrect. The leased property is in the Frederick, Colorado city limits. The company is now moving forward with the activation and implementation of its business plan for 2017, beginning with the restructuring of its Colorado subsidiary, Amazonas Hemp Limited, which has changed its name and is now known as Amazon Hemp Limited. The Colorado subsidiary has achieved funding to complete the economic requirements for the Colorado Hemp Project and is now processing permit approvals to plant, cultivate, and develop a market for industrial CBD hemp products with focus on the production of CBD oil and crystals and formulation of its own CBD product lines. So Peter W. Stebbins, Chief Executive Officer of Amazonas Floresta Limited, commented, "The completion of the farm contractors agreement is a huge step forward in the fulfillment of this project. We are, from this date on, actively pursuing our participation in the growing markets for CBD hemp products. These products include oil, crystals, vapes, and edibles such as chocolates, candies, butter, and cakes. We expect to have upwards of 200 gallons of high CBD oil as a result of the first harvest that should come around late October of this year and will be placed on the market beginning in November. This production could potentially make the raw material needed to formulate these types of consumer products. The management is now focused on taking the necessary measurements to ensure that all of the steps required through the initial harvest are handled diligently and effectively to stay up to date, to stay ahead of the competition. We are already working on market development to position the company to enter and compete in the new, very exciting and fast-growing industry. So that is that. So, I mean, there's obviously way more that I could continue to read on this company within this one press release. But, I mean, you could go right over onto you basically, on Investors Hangout, you just click in AZFL, go right over to that stock message board right there, and you click on recent news, and you pull it up right there. You'll see it for the February 14th. And as always, I mean, if you have any information or you're invested in this company, feel free to share your feelings within the message board with the tens of thousands of other like-minded investors that are using the site each day.
All right, perfect. So over here on the chart, one last time, 0040. Watch for this to close above 003678 and open tomorrow at the same price as close. Chart TA alert if this happens. Chart technical analysis if that happens, like I said. So as always, make sure you click that subscribe button right now to stay up to date with the hottest stocks in the market. If there is a stock that you're watching that you would like to see us go over, head over to investorshangout.com/live and let us know there. We'll be sure to take your hot stock, add it to the list.